Hello, welcome to the Wisdom English classes for the students of CBSE class 11th. Today we are going to discuss the questions and answers of the chapter The Address by Margot Minko. This is the second chapter of your book A Snapshot. So let us start. Question number 1. Have you come back? Said the woman. I thought that no one had come back. Does this statement give some clue about the story? If yes, what is it? Have you come back? Said the woman. वो एक वुमन कहती है, मिसेस डॉलिंग है, वो कहती हैं नरेटर से, जो मिसेस एस की डॉटर हैं, तुम वापस आ गए? आई थॉट दैट नो वन हैड कम बैक. मैंने तो सोचा कि कोई वापस आ नहीं सकता, क्योंकि सब लोग मर गए हो गए, ऐसा सोच रही है मिसेस डॉलिंग. डज दिस स्टेटमेंट, क्या इस स्टेटमेंट से, ये जो स्टेटमेंट है, गिव सम क्लू अबाउट द स्टोरी, इस स्टोरी का कुछ क्लू आपको मिलता है? इफ़ यस, व्हाट इज़ इट? अगर हाँ, तो वो क्लू क्या है? Let us see the answer. The quoted statement indicates that the two families knew each other. When the war was going on, some people left their homes to take refuge in distant lands. Few people who remained there thought that those people who had left their land would never come back. That is why the woman feels surprised to see one of them returning back. Usually people care more for material things than for human beings, but it cannot be said of all human beings. The narrator and her mother were totally different in their nature. They were trusting and loving human beings. Thus, the given statement gives some clue about the story. Now, question number 2. The story is divided into pre-war and post-war times. ये कहानी pre-war and post-war times में divided है. What hardships do you think the girl underwent during these times? तो ये जो गर्ल मीन्स द नरेटर, जो मिसेस एस की डॉटर हैं और प्रोटैगोनिस्ट हैं इस स्टोरी की, मेन कैरेक्टर और नरेटर दोनों हैं. तो व्हाट हार्डशिप्स डू यू थिंक, आपको क्या लगता है कि कितनी हार्डशिप्स ये लड़की, कितने कठिन लाइफ इसका हो सकता है, कितनी कठिनाइयों के दौर से ये गुजरी हो सकती है? लेट अस सी the answer. The story, The Address, is divided into pre-war and post-war times. There are clear indications of the hardships which the narrator, a young girl, had to undergo during these times. The girl came from a rich family. The family had a lot of valuable belongings. Then the war broke out. Mrs. Darling renewed her contact and started visiting their house. She took away all their possessions on the ground that she wanted to save all their nice things in case they had to leave the place. After the war was over, things became almost normal. Now the girl was living all alone in a rented house. She wanted to meet Mrs. Darling and ask for the valuables. When she went to meet Mrs. Darling, she found that Mrs. Darling was using her mother's things recklessly. Suddenly, she lost interest in the things that had belonged to a connection that no longer existed. She decided to leave it all behind and resolved to move on. Now question number 3. Why did the narrator of the story want to forget the address? ये नरेटर ऑफ द स्टोरी उस एड्रेस को क्यों भूलना चाहती है? क्यों भूल जाना चाहती है उस एड्रेस को? क्योंकि ये एड्रेस वो इम्पोर्टेंट होता है उसके लिए, क्योंकि उसी एड्रेस पे उसके घर का मोस्ट प्रेशियस आइटम्स रखा हुआ है, जो उन सब चीज़ों को क्लेम करने वो जाती हैं, क्योंकि ऑलरेडी उन्होंने अपने पेरेंट्स, अपने फादर को खो रखा है, मदर को भी खो चुकी है। अब बस कुछ एंटिक पीसेस हैं जो मदर उनको काफ़ी प्यार करती थी, और मिसेस डॉर्लिंग के पास वो सारा प्रेशियस आइटम्स, एंटिक पीसेस रखा हुआ है, वही लेने उस एड्रेस पे जाती है। लेकिन जाने के बाद जो एक्सपीरियंस उसको होता है, उसके वजह से वो चाहती है कि उस एड्रेस को भूल जाए। लेट अस सी द आंसर। द नरेटर वेंट टू द हाउस ऑफ द लेडी हु हैड केप्ट मेनी वैल्यूएबल आइटम्स ऑफ हर मदर ड्यूरिंग द वार डेज। The address of the lady helped her in searching out the house of the lady. But now she wanted to forget the address, as after visiting the house of the lady, she found how the belongings of her mother were kept in a strange manner, in a very miserable manner. These had lost all their emotional value for the narrator. The narrator now lived in a small rented room. She had no place to keep all these things. The lady treated her very insolently. She even refused to recognize her. She did not let her come into the house. That was why she wanted to forget that address. Now, question number 4. The address is a story of human predicament that follows war. Comment. ये कहानी शुरू में ही हम लोगों ने इसे देखा है ड्यूरिंग इंट्रोडक्शन एंड समरी। ये कहानी ह्यूमन प्रेडिकमेंट को डिस्क्राइब करती है, जो वार कंडीशन में जो ह्यूमन बीइंग, जो लोग वार टाइम में जो ज़िंदगी कितनी हार्डशिप्स होती है और किस तरह की हालात होते हैं लोगों के सामने, कितनी कठिनाई होती है, कितनी दुर्दशा होती है, उन सब चीज़ों को बयां करती है। तो इस पे आपको कमेंट करना है। लेट अस सी द आंसर। द phenomenon of war brings lot of suffering for human beings. It brings with it death and destruction. It kills the feelings of love and sympathy. The story address is based on this theme. The narrator's mother leaves all her valuable things with an acquaintance during the war. The mother dies, and many years later, the narrator comes to the woman to have a look at her mother's belongings. But the woman shows no human feelings towards her. Rather, she behaves in a very hard-hearted manner. She doesn't even let the narrator come in and sit a while. She closes the door. Thus, we find that war leaves the world desolate, not only on the physical level but also on the emotional and spiritual level. And now some more important questions and answers. Question number 1. How did Mrs. Darling react when the narrator said, Mrs. S. Daughter? Mrs. S. Daughter. Mrs. Darling held her hand on the door as if she wanted to prevent it opening any further. Her face showed no sign of recognition. She kept staring at the narrator without uttering a word. Next, how did the narrator conclude that she was right? Answer: the woman was wearing the green knitted cardigan of the narrator's mother. The wooden buttons were rather pale from washing. She saw that the narrator was looking at the cardigan. She half hid herself again behind the door. Her reaction convinced the narrator that she was right. Next, what reason did Mrs. Darling give for taking away the precious belongings of the narrator's mother? Answer: Mrs. Darling suggested to the narrator's mother that she should store her belongings at a safer place. She wanted to save all her nice things. She explained that they would lose everything if they had to leave the place. How did the narrator come to know about Mrs. Darling and the address where she lived? Answer: years ago, during the first half of the war, the narrator went home for a few days to see her mother. After staying there a couple of days, she noticed that something or other about the rooms had changed. She missed various things. Then her mother told her about Mrs. Darling. She was an old acquaintance of her mother. She had suddenly turned up after many years. Now she came regularly and took something home with her every time she came. She suggested that she could save her precious belongings by storing them at her place. Mother told her address, number 46 Marconi Street. The narrator asked her mother if she had agreed with her that she should keep everything. Her mother did not like that. She thought it would be an insult to do so. She was worried about the risk Mrs. Darling faced carrying a full suitcase or bag. Now, question number 5. Give a brief account of the narrator's first visit to 46 Marconi Street. What impression do you form of Mrs. Darling from it? In the post-war period, when things returned to normal, the narrator became curious about her mother's possessions that were stored at Mrs. Darling's house. Since she wanted to see them, she took the train and went to 46 Marconi Street. Mrs. Darling opened the door a chink. The narrator came closer, stood on the step, and asked her if she still knew her. Mrs. Darling told her that she didn't know her. The narrator told her that she was the daughter of Mrs. S. Mrs. Darling kept staring at her in silence and gave no sign of recognition. She held her hand on the door as if she wanted to prevent it opening any further. The narrator recognized the green knitted cardigan of her mother that Mrs. Darling was wearing. Mrs. Darling noticed it and half hid herself behind the door. The narrator again asked if she knew her mother. Mrs. Darling asked with surprise if she had come back. She decided to see the narrator or help her. Thank you.